What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to a couple of subscribers for showing love to the channel. Much respect to Charles Lindsay for the donation to the channel. He says, Too Raw, you the man, you speak the truth. Thank you for the donation and thank you for the compliment. And I just speak the truth from my perspective. I want to give a shout out also to Douglas Pippin for the $5 donation via the Cash App. And I see you have some video requests, so I'll take care of that tomorrow. Much respect to you for showing love to the channel as well. And shout out to Marvin Johnson for the $20 donation via the Cash App. He says, keep putting out the good content. I'm going to try my best to do so. And much respect to all of you once again for showing love to Too Raw for TV, a.k.a. Too Raw for Sports. So, just want to put something out there that I noticed today. And that is that the Philadelphia 76ers defeated the Denver Nuggets 126-119. All right? Now, look, I'm not the biggest, I'm far from the biggest Joel Embiid fan, right? Joel Embiid pissed me off recently with some comments that he made, all right, and some other things. But you have to admit that he outplayed Nikola Jokic today badly. 47 points, 18 rebounds. You know something I noticed today on ESPN? When they showed his stat line, they showed his turnovers. Why? Like you got to throw a little shade at him. You know, they showed Embiid's turnovers, but whatever. But anyway, Joel Embiid thoroughly outplayed Jokic, who had something like 20 and 10 or something like that. I can't remember his numbers off the top of my head. But he thoroughly outplayed Nikola Jokic. Yet, I see headlines that say Jokic and Embiid combined for 71 points. So that must mean he scored 24 points. So Jokic had 24 and maybe 10. Embiid and Jokic combined for 71 points. And Joel Embiid scores 47 points against Jokic. But don't mention that his team also won. They're trying to downplay this potential MVP matchup. But I wonder how they would have responded if Jokic's team had won and if Jokic had been the more dominant individual player. Because I've seen instances when Jokic outplays, say, Giannis, even though Giannis technically is a power forward, and they talk about it for days. And people in the comment section, see, man, this is why you just can't depend on Giannis, man. Giannis ain't got no jumper. Giannis' skill set is limited. You know, Jokic got the ultimate package. Like I said, I'm not a big Jokic fan. But I think a lot of us who are unbiased didn't notice this. They really have seriously downplayed this. And it's funny, considering the fact that a couple of the people on the show, Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. Smith, were sort of downplaying Embiid. And also, interesting that Embiid is not an all-star starter. So, you know, what I'm getting at is, ultimately, is that there are a lot of people who are in the bag in the media for Nikola Jokic. Because I know if this had been Jokic with that performance, they'd be talking about it all over social media. They're trying to slide this shit on the rug like it didn't happen. And I know when the media do that shit. Just like, I remember when everybody was sucking the Clippers' dick and the Bucks beat the hell out of them by 40 points a couple of seasons ago. The Bucks beat them by 40 points. And the media slid that game under the rug like it never happened. You know, swept it under the rug. But just putting it out there. And like I said, I'm not an Embiid fan by no means, or stretching the imagination. But I can't help but notice that bullshit. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Tell me what you guys think.